Good morning, second grade math students. So this is kind of a busy lesson here with a lot of different links. So I want you to take it one step at a time. You are going to be learning about rounding. Your first job, I want you to log into BrainPop Junior using the username 112CHN, password STAR, star, all lowercase letters, and watch the video on rounding. Then I want you to click on this Khan Academy lesson number 1. And then following that, if you want to challenge yourself, you can click on the lesson number 2. The second lesson here is optional. Then I want you to open up workbook pages number 241 and 242 once you have your workbook pages next to you. And then Mrs. Mettert is explaining that on a video here on how to complete those 2 pages. After that, you're going to go ahead and open up your 2 IXLs, N1 and N3. So if I open up N1 here, let's see. It says, what is 17 rounded to the nearest 10? Well, I'm rounding to the nearest 10. So if I look at the 1, I'm either going to round down to 10 or up to 20. But since it ends in a 7, I know I have to round up. So then I know I go to the next 10, which is 20. And you'll learn more about this when you go into your lessons and whatnot too. So it says, what is 62 rounded to the nearest 10? Well, I look at that 1's cup there, 2, so I know that it's a 2, so I'm rounding down. So I leave this 6 the same, and it turns into a 60. When you finish with that one, you're going to click on N3. And here you're rounding to the nearest 10 and the nearest 100. So what is 405 rounded to the nearest 100? Remember, if you need to, draw a line and you can look at 405. Well, the 100 down is 400. The 100 up, if I go up to the next 100, it would be 500. And if I'm at 405 on my number line, that would be way over here. So is that closer to 400 or is that closer to 500? I know it's way closer to 400. So then I'm going to type in 400 here. Okay, what is 25 rounded to the nearest 10? Again, if you need to draw a number line, I know if I round down, I'm just going to leave the 10 the same and it's going to be 20. Or if I go up to the next one, it's going to be 30. And I know 25 is right in the middle, and if we are 5 or greater in that 1's, we know that we are going to round up to the next 10, so that would be 30. Okay, and then keep going for that. Once you finish that, if you are feeling up for a challenge, I want you to watch this Khan Academy lessons in the thousands, and then you can complete N4 on your IXL, which is rounding to the nearest 10, 100, or 1,000. Make sure you think before you submit your answer on IXL and draw number lines if you need to. Don't just guess. Make sure you're thinking and processing and drawing your number lines if you need help on that. All right, let Mrs. Mettert know if you need help throughout your lesson today.